Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Howell, first play, going to throw it. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
The man they call Scary Terry remains one of the best at taking the lid off of a defense. Not only a top 10 season in terms of yards, but he averaged over 15 a catch and was named to his long overdue first Pro Bowl.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. 3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Howell now to throw it. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Howell going to go for it. He's got his target. That's complete. There he goes left side. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Throwing here, Howell. That is caught, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Howell out of the shotgun. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. Commanders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. On play action, they'll throw. He'll get this complete downfield to Kmet. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 25 yards that time.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. The NFL's second leading rusher in 2022. Here's Derrick Henry. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 40 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. First down carry for Henry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Henry running right. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no goal. Call it no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Powell. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. And Howell will throw it. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Andrew Billings able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Samuel in motion. Fourth down, Howell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. This 2nd and 4. And Jones will go in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Henry. Fighting his way through contact. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember, the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there, deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. It certainly felt like, hey, I feel like we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
On first down, Howell. Under pressure, and down he goes. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game
They've got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Foul to the air on first and 10. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And once more, Howell back to the air. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over, and now you get the second half to play.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here we go. 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 down on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Shrugs him off. Derrick Henry all alone. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 11. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting to break.
And a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 0 turnovers in this game so far. The trend continues, but barely. Offense lucky that that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're very fortunate because when a game's going along like this one and neither side has turned the ball over, sometimes that first one can really flip things to their advantage in this type of a game.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. He's turning in a heck of a game. He's creeping up towards 200 yards, a pair of touchdowns now to go along with it.
There's so many things we can talk about in his game because we're seeing it all from him, but I love his vision. He's seeing the holes develop. He's seeing holes develop before they actually open. He's making sure he's getting to the right places, very decisive in his cuts, but his vision has been the key to all these big runs in this game.
And on that last long run, we got a pretty good look at his speed as well. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's Howell. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Howell throwing on first down here. That would complete downfield to Thomas. Big yardage that time for Washington. 44 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Howell. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. A safety with a sack there. LaMarcus Joyner. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. Howell. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Second down, they go again with Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 25-yard line. 212 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down, Bears.
Here we go, Ty.
They'll run it again with Henry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Derrick Henry taking it in from the 20.
And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns.
Santos with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Bears 24, Commanders 10. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Second down throw for Howell.
It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people are wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
It's Howell with another throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you. Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Let's go Alpha right here. Alpha, let's go.
This is Jones. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
Go.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Commanders 10. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Howell down to throw it. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
4th down.
4th down, Howell, desperation time. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 67 yards. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Slide for the PAT. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Don't jump. Ready?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Play action. It's Fields. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
Oh, look at this play call. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. First down, Howell to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 79 Bronco.
Throwing here, Howell. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Extra point by Sly is up and good as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity, or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Cameron Curl with the tackle that time. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
we go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Henry up the middle. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Now the point after try for Santos. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Commanders 23. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Escapes the defender.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Powell to throw. Pass complete. Samuel. He's across midfield. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Here's Howell.
He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Won't be enough, but here's a final chance at the extra point. The kick is good, so I guess at least they can say it's a one-score game in the end, as 8 points will be the final margin. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the time.